Hi, I'm Miles Protter, and today I'm going to talk about how you can communicate more effectively using your strengths. Many clients have told me that they're lousy communicators, and I asked them, well, what has you say that? And they say, oh, well, when I'm doing a presentation or facilitating a meeting with my boss or colleagues or clients, people sort of glaze over, they switch off. And I say, well, do they give you any feedback? Do they tell you what you need to do? And they say, oh yeah, they tell me I need to be more like Susan, who's so concise in her choice of words, or like Andreas, who's visionary, and he's so visionary, people would follow him to hell and back. And I say, well, can you do that? And they go, no, I can't do that. Then I ask, well, do they have any recommendations, any training you can do? They say, oh, well, yeah, they tell me to watch TED Talks, and that'll somehow help me learn from these experts. And none of this is helpful, okay? Because these are often technical people, not always, but they're engineers or physicists or IT or data people. They're very, very smart. They've been promoted to executive levels in their organization, but they struggle to communicate at a level that's appropriate to their seniority. And they probably don't have communication strengths, but trying to be like someone else is absolutely the opposite of what they need to do. They need to be more themselves. But how? So I encourage my clients to use the Clifton Strengths Assessment from Gallup, and that gives a pretty robust assessment of people's strengths and prints them all out in order. And one client, when he got his printout, he had a lot of thinking strengths near the top. And I asked him, I said, do you get criticized for going into too much detail in meetings? And he goes, yeah, all the time. And I said, look, that's because you're a deep thinker and you're fascinated with detail. These are marketing people, sales people, management people, finance people. They're not interested in the detail like you are. They just want to know, what's the 1, 2, 3? That's all they want to know. And they just don't care about anything else. So can you do that, right? And he goes, yeah, I could do that. I could distill my message down into, 1, 2, 3, I guess. I said, look, it's not trivializing or speaking down to them. What you do is you're giving them the message, 1, 2, 3. Then stop. Hold your tongue. Wait for the message to sink in. Then they'll have questions. And then when they ask questions, you can give them a little bit more detail. And if they have more questions, give them more detail. But ask them, how much detail do you want? Can you do that? He goes, yeah, I can do that. It'll just take me a couple more minutes to prepare. I said, great, it's really worth it. And he agreed to do that. And he spent the next couple of months practicing this new way of communicating from his strengths. And he had such a breakthrough because what he found was that by just going 1, 2, 3, right, people had questions and they wanted to know more, but he could pace it in a way that they could digest it and not overwhelm them with facts and detail. And also their estimation of his expertise grew so much and his confidence expanded massively. And here he was just being himself, communicating from his strengths. So I hope this has been useful. If you're interested to find out more about how you can communicate from your strengths, please get in touch. And I look forward to the next time I see you or you see me on the video.